10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Okay. No, I think just we stick with Barina Kamila. And, okay. All right. So okay. All right. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Guten Tag and welcome again. We are live from German-Malaysian Institute. We are currently having open day. In GMI, and our campus is in Bangi, next to UKM. All right, you can search for that. All right, everyone is welcome to join and participate in our open day. We will be opening all our faculties, all our departments, and you'll be able to see all the facilities. In fact, we also open our hostel. Equipped with bedding and everything for the usage of those who decided to enroll into programs offered in German-Malaysian Institute. Okay, so bersama kita, together with us today, we have Ms. Varina Kamila from Human Resource Development Corporation, HRD Corp, all right, which will be specifically talking with us today on NTW. All right, so what is NTW? Yeah, okay. Ms. Varina will later explain on us. So perhaps welcome and thanks again for joining this podcast and joining our glorious activity today. Yes, maybe Ms. Varina, you can introduce yourself. We'll start with your personal introduction and what is your view of the overall participation, acceptance, and the activities that we have provided during our open day here in GMI, please.
My name is Marina Carmila. Again, thank you, Cik Fahul, for the introduction. So, I am the head of industry outreach from HRD Corp, representing the Central Region Legacy.
I see.
And I would also like to take an opportunity to address thank you for having this strategic collaboration with us in joining hands to participate on your open day. I would say this is actually one of the best and strategically organized open day that I've actually experienced by myself.
Thank you.
Even myself as a working adult right here today, So GMI have done a good job, so close to that. And we are here for 2 days. We have opened our booth, and yes, definitely, I would like to talk to you and introduce everyone about on NTW sharing. But before that, I would like to give everyone an understanding what is HRD Corp is all about.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes, please.
So, for everyone that knows that HRD Corp is all about training and training, not necessarily they're only about training. So, HRD Corp Corporation, Human Development Resources Corporation, is actually an agency, part of the Ministry of Human Resources, just like EPF, just like Makiso. We are sister agencies, right? So, our main objective is to ensure all Malaysian is trained and employed. And we ensure that the national human capital population are upskill and reskill, and they are also employable. They are trained and through upskill and reskill by their employers through a levy contribution according to Act of 2001.
I see.
Act 2001.
Okay. So that is a very good mission and of HRD Corporation. Yeah, but in particular, let's talk about NTW, right? What is actually NTW?
Right. So NTW is National Training Week.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, HRD Corp has started doing National Training Week. We kicked off in 2023, and we have done a very successful reach out in terms of enrollment of courses and also participation. So National Training Week main objective is to provide free courses and training to all Malaysians.
I see.
Right, so we kick off in 2023 with the National Training Week. Therefore, the courses is only, or the highlighted week is 1 week free courses.
Hmm.
Physical classes. This could be online, webinar, and also hybrid. Now, follow up in 2024 and 2025, we have actually expanded from a week to a month. Now it's
Oh,
more than a month, right?
okay.
So for 2025, our National Training Week, the highlighted week is from 14th to 21st of June. Okay, so on the 14th and 15th of June, we are having our launching of National Training Week in Axiata in Bukit Jalil,
Mm-hmm.
which will involve the PMX and also our Minister of Human Resources, YB Steven, who will be participating and also providing the perasmian on that day.
So all are invited or
Definitely, this is actually a 2 days carnival on 14 and 15,
good?
open to public. Now, what we look forward to on the National Training Week, especially on 14 and 15, we work with strategic partners. So when we come on board strategic partners,
Okay, all right. Yeah,
good?
yeah, that better. Okay, okay,
Alright.
good. So yes, yes. Continue.
Alright, so when come to talk about strategic partners, besides employers, we also have training providers, registered training providers with HRD Corp.
Mm.
So when we talk about employers, employers kita could be from Celcom, from Petronas, from
Mm.
other industry.
Yeah,
Key
big
role players.
organizations. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
They are key role player for the specific industry in developing skills and
Mm-hmm.
development.
Mm-hmm.
They will also taking part during the 2 days launching the carnival on 14 and 15.
Okay, and that will be all done in Aziata. Yeah,
Betul.
Bukit Jalil.
Yes,
Okay,
betul.
very good.
Then moving along during the National Training Week, we also have highlighted programs and also satellite events across nation. So HRD Corp is HQ based in Bukit Beri, Bukit Beri, Bukit Beringin, Jalan Bukit Damansara, Jalan
Bukit
Beringin.
Damansara, Jalan
Yes,
Beringin. Yes, yes,
Bukit
yes, yes.
Damansara, Jalan
Correct, correct.
Beringin. However, we are spread across the nation. We have
Uh-huh.
regional offices as well. So
Mm-hmm.
if you take note on the 14th to 21st too,
Mm-hmm.
we have our YBM. We also work with the local MB as well, the respective states to come
Mm-hmm.
up with satellite programs.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
But you mentioned earlier it started with only 1 week, but now has expanded into 1 month, right? But the date that you mentioned is only 14 to 21. It is still a week organized event activities. What will be done within outside of the 14 to 21 June?
so as for public or employee, anyone from Malaysians,
Mm-hmm.
right, you can actually start enroll in www.ntw.go.my.
Okay.
To enroll courses, it could be online, webinar, and physical, and these are completely free, right? Now, 14 to 21st is actually a highlighted week of the National Training Week. So there are the
Mm.
main events and the high impact events, involvement of our strategic partners, our ministries, in fact, our sister agencies as well.
Places are limited or it's open to public, anybody?
It's mostly it's open to public. You can
Good.
actually search all these courses.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, the high impact events
Mm-hmm.
highlighted during
Mm.
the 14 to 21st is all available in the portal. You can actually
Very
search.
good.
You can actually search on the portal.
Yeah, it's again www.ntw.gov.my. Am I correct? Yeah, so remember that, yeah. And doing all this and organizing all these wonderful activities in June later on, what is our goal? What is the goal of NTW?
Right. So NTW is our main goal is make sure that training it should be for everyone. It should be accessible for everyone. Alright? It's not only accessible for those who comes with financials, right? And second is we want to give them continuous learning culture, continuous learning habit, right?
Mm.
And the targeted audience for National Training Week is
Mm.
from kindergarten, from underage kids from like 5 years old onwards,
I see.
alright? And
Ah,
also up to senior citizens.
interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
If you can see on our National Training Week portal, we
Mm-hmm.
give you statistics and our data of enrollment and achievement that we have done according to age groups.
I see.
Yes.
This is truly a lifelong learning.
Yes, correct.
Correct. Starting from kindergarten until senior citizen. Wow, that is terrific. And why? How do you rate or mention that? Why is NTW important? Why does everybody, every employee, every employer outside, need to know about NTW?
So, the importance of NTW here is that we have this strong understanding the moment you have completed your high school, you go and get your degree,
Correct.
and then that's it, we are done.
Mm.
We are done.
Yeah. Finish study.
Yes, exactly. We don't
Yeah.
need for professional.
Yeah. We don't want to go back to school.
Yes. However, in order
Yeah.
to sustain in the employment
Correct.
industry and to be a subject matter expert in a
Mm-hmm.
specific industry,
Mm.
right, or in a specific role, job task, you have to continuously develop yourself.
Betul.
And those development, it's not through by one-to-one learning. It
Mm.
has to be also captured in
Mm.
a skill, documented
Mm.
skill,
Mm.
proper module that
Correct.
will actually
Yeah.
give you much more competency level.
And that you will not obtain the similar skills just by reading books or watching some YouTube videos or anything, right? Yeah. Okay. So I mean, to for public to participate in these initiatives organized by HRD Corp, specifically during the NTW National Training Week, yeah, they would definitely ask about the benefits as the employer. What will be the benefits for employer? And employee also will be asking the same question. What will be the benefits for us? Yeah, the employee attending such programs organized by such organizers and all. Yeah, perhaps.
So in this NTW, right, there are actually three types of benefits, I would say, and also
Mm-hmm.
three categories. One is the public themselves, right? The public can be coming from various age groups, and the highest benefit goes to. Let me touch on the public first. The highest targeted audience that will benefit from here is definitely learning students, youngsters that are coming up, right?
Mm.
And university students and working adults that's between 30 to, I mean, 20 to 45, those adults, right? Um, they can actually get to have access on courses that that are actually from our strategic training partners. So these training partners are actually from Udemy, Coursera, and so
Mm.
on and so forth. It could be from LinkedIn and also it could be from Skillsoft as well, right? Now that's the highest benefit. You are gaining access, free access to this platform.
To, yeah, and to the courses offered by such platforms. Yeah. Oh, okay. But as for the employer, perhaps. Yeah.
So for the employer perspective, on the employer perspective, right? You are actually opening your gates or pretty much your key role and your industry skills to the future talents, definitely.
Mm.
Because we do have strategically collaborate with employers. Now the discussions that we have is like how do we retain our youngster talent in Malaysia? How do we hook them and capture them to come and join
Correct.
into transportation,
Yeah.
into telecommunication?
Exactly.
Because for them they feel like there's nothing there.
Yeah.
Or they don't feel what is that. They probably just see engineer level, they probably see very high tier, but actually there's so much of development and growth in a skillful level that you're not aware of. And this is where the employers comes and play a vital role in order to open the doors and actually bring themselves to the students or
Mm.
to any other working adults to say like, okay, these are the skills that we are looking for. We want to develop you in AI. We
Yeah.
want to develop you in sustainability.
Mm.
We want you to develop in creativity and innovation.
Mm.
But how? So these are
Yeah.
and they can also, for employees, you can find talents over there.
I totally agree. Things that you would not be getting at the academic institutions, right? The experience, the exposure of such technologies, yeah, especially towards our younger generation. Right now, I think the Z generation is coming into academic institutions, which later will be uh, involved in the working environment, right? So employers need to also equip themselves in how to actually adapt and adopt this different generation. correct.
And final strategy, final benefit would be the training provider. So the training provider are also employers. We have some countries where
Exactly.
they are
Yeah.
also employers. So for training provider, in terms of benefit for them, is a business platform. In a say where, for example, a training provider, they have a full 3 days course for this particular program.
Mm-hmm.
However, they can actually use National Training Week platform to pitch in to do basically a training preview for 2 hours or 3 hours of training.
Mm.
If
Mm.
they are interested, the participant can actually reach out to the training provider and continue for the 3 days courses and get a professional certificate from them. So that could be the benefit for a training provider.
Product pitching.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And
Yeah.
also basically contributing back to the nation in terms of certain skills areas and development on niche courses definitely.
Yes, 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 yes. That is very good because sometimes public does not really aware of such programs are made available by several training institutions. Perhaps, yeah. By doing this, then they would definitely see. Oh, I can actually come and enroll into this program and know more about certain technologies, especially the ongoing technologies on AI, the new industrial revolution 4.0 technologies, right? And integration. My next question, yeah, Miss Varina. I mean, we talk about the activities, we talk about the programs. What about the types of event or training sessions that are typically being offered? I mean, we have already started since 2023, now 2025. What is the ongoing and the most demanded kind of training?
Okay. So for 2025 National Training Week, we are focusing in 5 pillars. So maybe I start with the name of the pillars. So the pillars
Mm-hmm.
that we are looking at is life skill, all right, and then we are looking at future skill. We are looking at sustainable development and financial, and finally is creativity and innovation. Now, the highest area that we are looking is definitely the future skill. Is
Mm.
basically AI and also
Mm.
sustainable would be becoming the second
Yeah,
area.
with ESG now everybody is talking,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
So those are the two skill area that is number of courses is very high, registered, all right, and available, and number of enrollment very high, right? Now on the other the next skill that we can look at is actually life skill and also creative and innovation because
Mm.
as we all know, people are very technical oriented skills. However, there are also other soft skills that we should develop ourselves in terms of communication,
Correct.
interpersonal skills, diversity. As we know that the coming future workforce is Gen Z, how can we integrate with that? So
Mm.
those kind of soft skills are also very important for managers level, you
Mm.
know. And also normally for, as I mentioned here, National Training Week is for everyone. There's no limit, right? You can be a working person, you can be a normal housewife. Normal
Mm.
housewife have to do normal baking,
Exactly.
normal sewing.
Entrepreneurial
Yes,
uh,
yes,
type of training, yeah?
yes.
Yeah, that's very good.
And also for those anyone as an adult, you want to do something that is fitness related or well-being related, how to manage your stress,
Mm.
activism, how
Mm.
to manage with burnout, yoga
Mm.
classes level 1,
Mm.
also
Mm.
dancing or singing. In fact, we also have Yamaha Music collaborated with us last year.
Oh, wow.
Yes, exactly. So the fact I'm coughing because we had a very great celebration. Remember I mentioned to you we have a carnival on 14 and 15 June?
Yes.
Yes, this
Yes.
year.
Mm-hmm.
So last year we have also the Hari Kombucha, the closing for
Mm.
2 days, and we, in fact we invited Yamaha to open a booth over there. So
Okay.
those kind of courses also available. Like you can learn basic piano, guitar,
Mm.
yeah.
Mm.
So then it's maybe something you're interested. Then you can go and develop yourself to take further courses with the specific training
Yeah.
providers.
Maybe during this short time of training on music, you suddenly realize that, well, I actually have a talent
Yeah.
on this. Then I can actually go and make a future of it.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, that's very good.
One thing that I've always
Uh-huh.
the next thing. Once you sharpen that skill, you have to monetize it.
Correct. That is the most important thing. Right. Yes, okay, thank you, Miss Varina. We have been talking about reskilling, upskilling. All right, and how, in your opinion or in your experience, that this type of training of upskilling and reskilling actually made a huge difference, or if not huge, maybe small, but noticeable difference in in a career, in a specific career, perhaps.
So, in terms of career development, people thought career development begins when we complete SPM.
Mm-hmm.
Or, no, sorry, career development begins when we have graduated or when we get our first employment. Actually, no. Career development can begin as a teenager as well. You can start working on your career development slowly. Because skill is something you want to develop at a very young age, right? And with those kind of learning and those kind of free training access to the youngsters at 15 years old at high school, and also to university students who are bound to go for their internships, right? This actually gives them an understanding of what to look forward to for the industry kind with this national training week. In terms of employment, from employer perspective, they understand or they see a trend on what are the future workforce interested in and what is the future workforce of Malaysia going to be very subject matter expert or talented in. That would be our forte in investing, in bringing investors, foreign investors into us. Definitely. Because if you're going to be
Personal investment, yeah, and future investment, yeah.
if our Malaysian human capital highest subject matter expert or talent force workforce is in AI, we're going to be a center of excellence for AI and we're going to bring investors coming in.
Correct,
Alright?
correct.
So those kind of data or prediction of future is giving for our employers to understand the future workforce and how can we prepare for the next future talents in terms of Malaysian human capital.
That is very interesting. Thank you very much, Ms. Varina. Well, we have together with here today Ms. Varina Carmila, Central Region Manager, was it?
Industrial outreach.
Industrial Outreach, yeah, Manager from the HRD Corporation, yeah, an agency of the Malaysian government. Thank you for willing spending some time with us today during this podcast session. I think time is very envious of us. Yeah. Perhaps before we close the session, you can tell us maybe your final message. What is your aspiration for this event in specific and the promotion for the NTW in general? Yes, please.
Okay. So, in terms of NTW, learning is beyond borders and learning is for everyone.
Okay, that is all. Learning is beyond borders and learning is for everyone. Yes, that is, I think, the most important takeout for today. Yeah, and learning never ends. I would add that, yeah, and learning never ends. The hence it comes the lifelong learning. So with that, thank you very much, Ms. Varina Carmila, for attending and participating in our events and activities of our open day in German-Malaysian Institute. We will end our session for this today's podcast. But nevertheless, we would like to invite everybody who's watching and live with us today to make some time, come and visit and join our open day activities, which will be held today and tomorrow. Yes, thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. All right.